Hello, world, mind Jim, and welcome to another My Thoughts type video. And today I'm going to do another Kingdom Hearts game, but this is Kingdom Hearts Precisely Part 0.2. A frag. Wait, what was this called again? Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Precisely a, f- a frag. A fracture passage. I think. So yeah, this is actually this might be a short My Thought type of video because actually hold on for a second. If you hear that opening theme, sorry about that. So it was like, if you can hear, I just got to that down. But yeah, this Kingdom Hearts game, this Kingdom Hearts game, I don't know if we can call it a game. I mean, it is fun. Like, it is not that. It is long, but it's also short. Like, maybe about like 2 hours. It's like a 2 hour game. Well, on standard mode, when I I did replay on critical mode, and it's actually not. It was hard, and it took me a while to beat it, but it was kind of still short. Standard mode, when I first played, it was like it only took me like 2 hours or so to beat it. And sadly for me, when I first played on standard mode, I didn't die once, so that's like a disappointment for me on standard mode on that game. But when it comes to critical mode, it's a lot more challenging, a lot more frustrating, but I managed to get through. So yeah. So I can kind of see why it's kind of like a game, but I don't know if I want to call it an actual game. But yeah, just so I might as well just put these things away. I was just stacking these up so it can be like, like right up close so you can actually see the box art. But if I just put it right here, you'll probably know what box art it is. So might as well put these away. Yep. So yeah, anyways, the beginning of the game is basically just like a continuation of Birth by Sleep, which is a game that I did talk about, but I was so tired that I couldn't really talk straight. So yeah. This Kingdom Hearts game I can remember kind of. Let's see. So the start of the game, like I said, is continuing of Birth by Sleep, but it's still continuing Aqua Adventure in the Realm of Darkness. Of course, it's like a tutorial. Of course, it starts off with a tutorial and you fight Heartless in there. And you go in different type of world or different sections of the Dark Realm. Like there is a Cinderella world, which is consumed by darkness, and I think Snow White was consumed by darkness. That's another place that you can visit. Was the Forest of Thorns. Yeah, I don't know, that was from, I think that's from Snow White, was it? I think it was Sleeping Beauty. I think it is Sleeping Beauty, if I remember correctly. And then the last one is just a plain Realm of Darkness, which is like the same location that happens in the secret episode where Aqua was in the Realm of Darkness exploring. And those are all the places that you go. Oh wait, there's another place, which is Destiny Island, which is, I think I did mention in Birth by Sleep, probably poorly, but Birth by Sleep is like the beginning world that will start in Kingdom Hearts 1. I will get to that after this game, and maybe the day after that I'll talk about this. So I'm not going to talk about these games in like all the days right there, but I will talk about the games like at certain days if I want to talk about this game or this certain game right there. But Birth by Sleep 0.2 something passage. So yeah, the beginning you'll begin the Cinderella world, Yeah, well, yeah, there is a clock where you have to like go around the place and like beats these um two these things that help the clock move and stuff, or what's inside the clock. The gears. You just gotta hit the gears to make the clock move and also make a passageway. Which I don't know why I generally don't need it, but meh, you know. So yeah. What else is there? What else is there? Again, it's a really short game, so yeah. After that hidden clock, Aqua will continue walking into the castle and found Terra, where she did met Terra in Birth by Sleep in the Cinderella world, where Terra's going downstairs, which is kind of the same scene like that in this game, but more HD. Also, there's some scenes that'll go flashback to the old game where have the poor. It'll have the same graphics from the last game, but they didn't really didn't really try. They just literally cuts. They literally put the cutscene from Birth by Sleep 1, and then just place them in the second Birth by Sleep game, and then just make it a flashback. I don't know why I did it. I don't mind, but I don't really mind they did that. I'm just saying, like, did they try to do, like, HD version of these things? Like, make them smoother instead of just where you see, like, points? I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. Yeah, also, you'll go in the second realm, or the second part of the world, which is, the second part in the realm of darkness, which is Snow White's world, where you, go in these mirrors and you'll fight your evil self, or you'll fight your opposite self, saying like the opposite self will just saying like you can't escape, you'll be here, your friends don't care about you, type of thing. Also, I'm not talking about you guys, by the way. I'm talking about like this evil version of our main protagonist in this game, which is Aqua, and in this realm of darkness, I'm assuming they made like a. They'll probably make. Maybe it'll make you go crazy. Probably not. I don't know. I should probably play a game to find out what I am talking about. So yeah, you did fight your evil self, and then you'll continue on, which is you'll go to the Forest of Thorns, which is basically don't mind that. If you hear that, sorry. Yeah, in the next place where Aqua will explore the Forest of Thorns, and she saw like Terra and Ven, but they're just hallucination. Where I think the Realm of Darkness will just tease you, where it just make you go, kind of make you go crazy. I believe it. I kind. The more I say that, the more I think I sound stupid, but I feel that what that place is, the Realm of Darkness, is basically just it's just teasing you and then just making fun of you, basically. So yeah, after you're done, you'll fight a bunch of dark sides. I'm like, well, there's so many dark side. I don't know if I can count that, but well, I don't really count dark side as a boss because it does appear Kingdom Hearts 1 as a boss, but it was not that hard. I mean, it's okay, but I feel like they could have done better. I'm just saying. Okay, what else? So after being all these dark sides, and also there's a section, like there's another location in this game where you find like a bunch of these things all together, just throwing stuff at you as they're like continuing your path, and you fight more of them along the way. So after that, there's a cutscene right here where Aqua will find Terra and Ven standing next to each other, but these hallucinations are just making Aqua Heart is making these illusions, so I'm guessing Realm of Darkness doesn't really make these illusions, but it's her heart that wants to see something like you saw something, you believe it, but really it's not real there, it's just fake, but you want to believe it. It's like that. Also, I'm talking about the story. I'll get to the gameplay later on. She did mention Ven, where Terra was confused, but it's the same thing as where Terra was explaining her that her heart is making an illusion of him. Now is doing the same thing with Ven right now. I think Aqua was about to tell Terra where she hid Ven, but hold on, let's see. They do talk about a lot about light and darkness and then hearts. You're going to make like a song about these with these words, just like how we're basically like the Warner Bros. Cartoon show, which I forgot what was one of the characters' name, where he does sound like a or just naming all the different countries in the song. Imagine doing that, but with just darkness, heart, light. You know, I'm not a very good singer or good like rhymer, but I watch that one. I'll watch that video just to see if someone made that video. I'll actually watch it if that is an actual video I can watch, but I will watch it someday in the future. So yeah. Anyways, later on, where Terra turned to Terranor, which I mentioned in the last game. I think Aqua was about to explain where she hit Ven, but Terra did stop himself, which is the Terra that we know stopping Terranor poorly. Just put like a headlock. Actually, this is like a headlock, but I feel like they're both the same thing, but different poses. This is actually what a headlock is. And then this is something else where you're just like, I don't know. I don't know, I was just, but yeah, by the way, that's not all, there's still more. And I remember like, I think a dark wormhole or something came out of nowhere and sucked them. No, wait, it was darkness that picked them up and then was about to, like, move on. Until, I think somehow they got free. I don't remember how, but I know Aqua was floating around in darkness for a while until Mickey came out of nowhere and then just rescued Aqua. Alright, actually, this Birth by Sleep 2 game is more likely, forgot to mention, the real beginning is more likely just a guy that was staying here where Aqua, Terra, and then we're at that big showdown with Venus and Xehanort from the last game. And then, but the real beginning of the game was just a random guy who was just standing there with a keyblade, and this keyblade had like an eye, like a dragon eye or a snake eye or something. I think it's dragon eye. I think. That doesn't mean I'm 100% right. I'm a 50. I may be for 50% right or 50% wrong. You'll never know. But yeah. And after that next cutscene where at least three characters were in that room, which is, I'll probably explain this cutscene later, but it's more like just like this cutscene is like a continuation of Dream Dog Distance, which I'll probably going to get to that game later, and then I'll explain what these three cutscenes really mean. But I feel like there's no point of telling you guys this if I didn't talk about Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, so. But anyways, Mickey rescue Aqua, which the Mickey I'm talking about is Mickey Mouse, because it's a Disney game, and the only character that I have for Mickey is Mickey Mouse. So yeah. Mickey Mouse is in the realm of darkness as well. He was trying to find a way in the first place, where he tried to find an opening. It probably wasn't easy for him to find a way to get in the realm of darkness, but somehow did. So after that, Mickey Mouse has became your party member in the game. So you continue this path until you fight Heartless to Heartless, as long as. And you make it to the end, we're at Destiny Island, which is again, as I played the beginning adventure of Kingdom Hearts 1 in the game. So yeah, I'm not falling asleep here like last night, alright? I'm just thinking. What else? This is me 15, 16 minutes of telling you guys the whole entire story. Which I probably should put on video at the beginning, just spoilers right here, because there's a lot of room right here I should just use. So I'll try to remember that. So after that, this is where I'll get to the ending. Where they're at Destiny Island, and then Aqua did explain she met two boys named Sora and Riku at that beach. Mickey did ask what the boy's name, so Aqua did explain it. And they're getting close, by the way, that what Mickey says about something. And as they're going to go through this tunnel, which I'll explain what this tunnel was in Kingdom Hearts 1 eventually. But after that, there's an enemy, which I forgot to explain. In the Cinderella world, you'll fight this boss called the Shadow Tornado Tower thing. We're basically like a group of shadows, which is just little heartless guys, just bundle up as a tornado or a long snake type of thing. And that became a boss fight when you first saw it, or you first fought in the Cinderella world. So as you fight, you move on, and then we'll come back at the ending, where Aqua and Mickey did fight, and it became another boss fight. So the first boss fight is the second boss. It's the last boss fight in the game. Which, I forgot to mention, this boss fight will appear again in Kingdom Hearts 3. I hope I can kill it. Because Darkseid seems... there's a lot of Darkseids. Wait, is that what they are called? It's basically just like a giant heartless monster with a giant heart opening on a chest. I think they're called Darkseids. I can't remember. So anyways, after that, after they fought the boss, they move on, and this is where the ending spoilers come in. So yeah, I just don't really care about spoilers, and I'm surprised there are a lot of people that. I'm surprised you guys you don't care about spoilers. If you're still watching this video and you don't care about spoilers, then alright. But if you do care about spoilers, then I don't know what time to skip at, so I'll probably tell you in the editing. I'll tell you guys when to skip. And you probably know what time it is because you can see I edit the video. But if I didn't put any numbers on there, that means I'm too lazy to edit the video. So yeah. Okay. Sorry, back to business. I should probably be more over here, because you probably see me like just doing something right here. But I should probably be like right here so you guys are able to see me. So yeah, after that, Mickey found the Keyblade he was looking for. He found something that he was looking for in the first place, which is like, I forgot what this Keyblade is called. But some new Kingdom Hearts fans that are probably watching this, or maybe people who are new Kingdom Hearts series, well, probably don't know what I'm talking about. But the people who are a fan of Kingdom Hearts are watching this video, maybe probably know what Keyblade is. So leave a comment down below what Keyblade Mickey Mouse found in this game right here, plus, because I don't look at Bless Up online. Sorry for the voice, actually. So don't leave for that. After that, they magically teleport to the door, a big white door that is open. And I'm guessing it needs to be closed, so yeah. So, as where Mickey Aqua was about to go there, something came. Something was after them, and Aqua sacrificed herself to so Mickey can go on. So Mickey can keep going and help save the world. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. One of the Riku was there too, but I was playing that in Kingdom Hearts 1. But he is running towards the door. I'm guessing soon to help to close the door as well. So yeah, Aqua sacrificed herself so Mickey and Riku can go on. But Riku doesn't really know about this. So Aqua and Mickey saw Riku running to the door. Riku didn't saw them. He would just focus on the door more. I'm guessing he'll just try to close it. So yeah, after that, there was a weird cutscene where Mickey Mouse lost his shirt, which I'll explain that why I'm mentioning this right now, but you'll see why. So yeah, Aqua is now back into the realm of darkness, not with Mickey or Riku. What else? What else? After that, the game doesn't end right there. It just shows Aqua was fighting the thing until skip a couple minutes in, I think, and then where she was stop fighting. I'm guessing it's gone forever. Not really, because it appeared in Kingdom Hearts. Because that boss will appear in Kingdom Hearts 3. I guaranteed it will, because it shows in the trailer that it does appear in the game. I guarantee you, we have to fight that thing. I have a feeling I might have to fight that thing 3 times. Considering how many times I'm fighting in this game. I fought it twice. So I'm guessing I'll fight it 3 times in Kingdom Hearts 3. Which I don't know. The Kingdom Hearts 3 is already done. It just decided to just hey, the game is done. Really? Yeah, now you have to wait all the way till January 29th. But since you're done with the game, can you just release it now? Nope, we're going to stick our original date. I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm just saying, why wouldn't they just, pull the date back a bit? Pull the date back. But then again, I don't really mind at all. It's a choice. I wanted some people that were thinking the same thing, but I don't really care. As long as the game is already finished and is ready to be released on that certain day, on January 29th, 2019, then I'll be okay. So yeah, anyways, after Aqua fighting Darkseid, the place that Aqua is on, the Destiny Island is coming back to light, meaning it's free from the darkness. So yeah, but here's the thing: she didn't come with it. The whole world crumbled down. So she just started falling into the darkness. I don't know if you guys see it. I don't know if you saw this. Okay, you did saw that. But yeah, she fell around darkness hell. Maybe she lay on something later on. Maybe, I don't know. And then she saw a guy, which I'm not going to name him here, because you'll see one later on. But you'll see if you ever think of getting these games, which is so. Anyways, after that, they got out. So Aqua found a guy named. Actually, I'm not going to name him right here because if you ever. I might just upload this video raw anyways. But yeah, after that, Aqua found a guy sitting in a rock looking at the ocean. Aqua walked up to her and then her game's end. But actually, there's a cutscene like that pick up after that, which is in Bombastic 1. After when you complete the secret ending, you'll actually find out what they're you'll find out what they're. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just going to move on after that. So there's another kissing after that, which is where Mickey is finishing up her story. Mickey is finishing up her story. I must say, finishing up his story. And then Riku. Forgot to mention Riku, Kairi, and Mickey were there with Yensu. I'll mention who Yensu. Actually, Yensu did appear in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep also. So he's basically like a guy who just sits down and then just. He does have a window outside where you just look at each star, and you'll see every star is basically like a world. And I think possibly each star represents a Keyblade Master too. I think. I might be wrong. Like, I'll be off all the way there. So, again, that cutscene will pick up after Dream Drop Distance, which is that cutscene where, like I mentioned later, cutscene. And that where the game ends, I believe. And then, that's basically the whole entire story I just said. Now it's time for the gameplay of the game. The gameplay is actually pretty good. It's actually, it feels like Kingdom Hearts 1, it feels like Kingdom Hearts 2 gameplay, which I'll talk about that eventually. But the gameplay that I was playing in the game was Kingdom Hearts 3-ish. And the reason why I mean by that is because the shockwaves are kind of the same thing in Kingdom Hearts 3 and this game. And same thing with like the green bar that does appear in Kingdom Hearts 3. That green bar does appear in this game I'm talking about right here. Birth by Sleep 0.2. Yeah. So bits and pieces of the Birth by Sleep 0.2 game play will appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm kind of happy. Which I hope eventually I'll get Kingdom Hearts 3 later on and talk about the game and how I feel about it, how I love it. But we'll see in 2019. Because apparently the game was supposed to come out this year, but I decided to move on to another year. But on January. Which is good, because if it was on February or April, someone in the office will die. Probably not by me. Probably some other Kingdom Hearts fan will beat me to it. Why am I so dark? So yeah, the gameplay. I hope this gameplay feels like the same gameplay. So Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay is the Birth by Sleep 0.2 gameplay. Well, there's no like links or drives in Birth by Sleep 0.2. Or switching keyblades and switching party members and stuff like that. But the only thing is basically the green part that does show up in Kingdom Hearts 3. That does show up in this game. But there's only like basically just a cool version of Fire, a cool version of Blizzard, and a cool version of Thunder. And then there's Sleep Wave, I think. And then there's one where you're teaming up with Mickey, just being up Heartless, just swinging around that Keyblade just fast as possible. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably talking about dumb stuff. So yeah. Also, it's pretty cool. Like, the graphics are actually cool. I like the graphics in the game, which is kind of cool. The only character model I didn't like in that game is more likely Mickey Mouse. That's not my opinion so far. So, more likely just the facial features of Mickey Mouse in that game. In this game. doesn't feel right to me, mostly. That's all my opinion. You guys think it's okay, but me, I don't feel right on that part. I don't feel so good. I was about to make a meme, but I'm not going to continue that meme. I'm not going. You probably know what meme I'm talking about, or what. Well, not meme, but what quote am I talking about? Which I feel like that's a meme. Why is this? Actually, I'm not going to. But the environment of the game actually feels nice for me, and the gameplay feels right to me. I actually did understand the gameplay in that game, which I actually love. So yeah. I think after that, I think that's all to talk about. Oh yeah, Aqua is still same character. Aqua is like the same character model, but upgrade, but more HD looking, more like a good character model actually for like this game for the PlayStation 4. The graphics are actually pretty good, even with the character model and the keyblade, and then the lighting of the game actually look nice, and the shadows too look cool. Actually, I actually do love it. But yeah, but again, my one problem with this game, it was too short on standard mode. Because standard mode, I did play this on standard mode because I love the story, and also I want a good challenge, you know? And when I played in standard mode, it was not really a challenge. It was actually pretty easy for me, because it's the same controls as Kingdom Hearts 1, and then upgrade to Kingdom Hearts 2. And after that, it's the same. It's like gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3, but like still in development type thing. But anyways, I do like gameplay of the mechanics of how like you gotta use the D-pad for like go to your attack, magic, items, and you know what. So I think that is all to talk about. Oh yeah, there is forgot about it. There's actually a shortcut where I can have like press the shortcut button. The shortcut actually leads to your magic, but not just your magic, but also have like where you have healing items and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, the movie does feel nice, but sometimes I'll just stop. I don't know why. Well, sometimes to me, I feel like I'll just stop unless my controller is not working properly. Then I have to take a look at it. I don't know what type of love was that, but yeah, it's a good game. But I didn't like it either. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I'm saying it's a game where it was. How can I say this? It was too easy on standard mode. I was hoping for a little bit of a challenge in standard mode. Like, I did get a few hits on me. I feel like I was about to die, but Kirgaf seems a lot powerful because Aqua is a master Keyblade, I'm assuming. Which, that's why Kirga is good in this game, but I feel like it's too good, on my opinion. Well, Kirga is like an instant, like, it'll drain all your magic. So I don't really mind that, but anyways, I think that's all I have to say about this game. It was just the game was too easy on standard mode. But the game was hard when I played on Croak mode. Not like frustrating hard, but it was just regular hard. It did take me a while to beat the final boss, but I managed to get through. Unlike Dream Drop Distance. But yeah, that's all I have to talk about this game. Thank you guys for watching this video. And anyways, subscribe for more. Like the video if you like it. And then subscribe for more of me talking about things I like maybe movies or games. Not just Kingdom Hearts, but maybe any games. But I'm doing Kingdom Hearts right now just because Kingdom Hearts 3 is Among Us. So yeah. That's why I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts games right now, so So if I ever play Kingdom Hearts 3, I'll actually probably do a live stream of Kingdom Hearts 3, like how I did with live stream of the Spider-Man game. Oh, I forgot to mention, I might do my thoughts on the Spider-Man game maybe tomorrow, or maybe just I forget. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, again, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, world.